A list of book, comma, articles and other publications used for research is called bibliography. The appendix, grossly, list of abbreviation and bibliography are found in the part of research paper. In that part of research paper, subsidiary pages, that's the answer. They're found in the subsidiary pages. IPID is used in documentation to avoid repetition. ISBN in a book means International Standard Book Number. International Standard Book Number. When a table of contents gives details of the contents, it is said to be analytical. The plurb of a book contains information about the dash and the dash, title and contents. Et al. French, this et al. That is, and others. Et, we know that et means and. So the major criticism against the classic style of documentation is its heavy dependence on Latin terms in making cross-reference. Option D. Dash and dash can be found in the subsidiary pages of a paper, bibliography and glossary. Okay. The first step to be taken in term paper writing is choosing a topic. If you remember, you always go to your project supervisor to get topic and the rest, or to help you check your work. So you choose a topic first. Choosing a topic. In selecting a topic for a term paper, one should bear two of the following in mind: familiarity with the topic and interest in the topic. You choose a topic you are not interested in, the thing will just be doing your kind upstairs. So you choose a topic you are familiar with and one that is of your interest. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. MLA stands for Modern Language Association. Two importance of documentation are dash and dash. To avoid charges against plagiarism, plagiarize, those people that will carry somebody's work and reproduce. So to avoid charges against plagiarism, that's one of the importance of documentation. And provide sources for further reading. So provide sources for further reading. Number 15, dash style of documentation is commonly used in the sciences, APA. That style of documentation is normally used in the sciences, APA. False assumption of authorship is described as plagiarism. The preliminary pages of a research contain two of the following: preference and dedication. The preliminary pages of a research contain two of the following: preference and dedication. The knowledge you get here will help you even in your term paper writing, seminar, project work. The part of research work which shows the list of chapter headings, subheadings and pages and where they are found is the table of contents. Works cited is to MLA. Words references is to APA. The cover page of a term paper is designed to contain one of the following: the name of the institution. You can have your name, have your lecturer, but the main thing that you will always have there, the cover page of a term paper is designed to contain the name of the institution. Dash part of the research paper contains the list of the names of persons who contributed to the success of the research, the acknowledgements. So the acknowledgement part of the research paper contains the list of the names of the persons who contributed to success of the research. Number 22, brainstorming means trying to develop ideas and thinking of ways of solving a problem. Brainstorming means trying to develop ideas and thinking of ways of solving a problem. Revising stage takes care of wrong spellings and expressions. If you notice that sometimes you do certain things, but when you revise, you're taking notes and correcting yourself. So revising stage takes care of wrong spelling and expression. So when you are revising your work, your term paper work, as you revise it, it helps you correct the errors. The stage where a researcher handles the main work of the report writing is the writing. It's best, it's not like what you people are doing nowadays, but it's best you first of all write the work, pen it down, be sure before you are typing. You think out well. So the stage where a researcher handles the main work of the report's writing is the writing. The dash part of, so the table of contents part of a research work contains information on how the work is organized chapter by chapter, how data was collected, and the challenges encountered in the process. The table of contents part of a research work. So the dash part of a research work, it is the table of contents part of a research work that contains information on how the work is organized chapter by chapter, how data was collected, and challenges encountered in the process. Two forms of documentation are dash and dash. Two forms of documentation are dash and dash. Bibliographical and textual. So the two forms of documentation are bibliographical and textual. Dash shows the extent of the writer's citation. Documentation shows the extent of the writer's citations. Textual documentation contains dash. Textual documentation contains major points, index, and preface. Textual documentation contains major points, index, and preface. APA, APA. I know you wanted me to give you the meaning earlier, so we left it. So APA means American Psychological Association. American, let's check, let's be sure. Number 30. Number 30. C. So if you need this work, the hard copy of this work, you can message me for the hard copy. So you see, number 30, American Psychological Association. The MLA is commonly used in the humanities. Dash aids cross-referencing of materials. Documentation aids cross-referencing of materials. Dash is the method scholars use to acknowledge sources of information consulted during research. Dash is the method scholars use to acknowledge sources of information consulted during research. Let's check option 33, number 33. 33 is option C. So documentation. I was thinking is acknowledgement, but what our scholars gave us is C, documentation. Okay. So you are the one doing this one now. From 34 down. Remember, everything we are doing today is about research work and term paper. So, number 40. The last information on the cover page of a term paper is the date of publication. So in our next class, we'll be doing phonetics and phonology of English. Thank you. Subscribe. Thank you for staying with us. Subscribe to Academic Daddy channel. So go to YouTube, subscribe to this channel. If you need a hard copy of this material, you call this, you chat me on WhatsApp.